Okay, so we're going to put the ribbons around the cake. Now, there's a few ways. It's nice if you've got a drum board like this to have a ribbon on that as well. Now you can use something like Prit, or I've got some double-sided tape here, which you can get in a nice fine tape. You don't need to run it all the way around the board, just in enough areas that the ribbon will stick. And then peel off the backing. I've just put one on each side. Take your ribbon. I'm going to use gold. And don't forget to start at the back of the cake, because then you won't see the join. And just position it on to the side of the cake. If you put your finger at the bottom, you know where you want it to go. You don't want it to go below the bottom, otherwise it will ping off when you put the cake onto the table. And just pull it tightly as you pull it round. And snip it off. And then just press in to make sure that it's stuck to your double-sided tape. Prit's a very good alternative, or any other glue stick. The advantage with that over the double-sided tape is it will actually allow you to slide the ribbon around a little bit. If you haven't quite got it in position, it does slide a bit before it sticks. So that's your board ribbon. For around the cake, you don't want to be putting anything like pins or that sort of thing in, because obviously it's going to be eaten. I prefer to use a little bit of royal icing if I have it. Now I've got this into a homemade tube, but you can buy ready-made tubes. And just snip the end off and run a very fine line, or just little dots around. And that will hold your ribbon into position. Your other alternative is just to position your ribbon and put a bit of double-sided tape on the join, which generally will hold it. Now if you put this ribbon on while the cake's still slightly moist, you can pull it in a bit tighter. And when you get to where you're overlapping, trim your ribbon to suit, slight angle so it doesn't fray, and another small blob of icing just up there to hold it in place. Now don't overdo the icing, keep it as fine as you can. If necessary, you can always put an odd little blob extra in to hold it in place, but too much and it'll come through and soak your ribbon, so you want to keep it nice and fine. A little bit of buttercream will work, but that tends to be greasy and that tends to come through the ribbon, so you would be better with a little bit of royal icing, or you can even use the tubes that are ready-made icing.